This video is for high school students and college students alike who, along with me, procrastinate on everything they do and really suck at getting things done. I have never met anyone in my life who actually enjoys procrastinating or enjoys not getting their work done. Hi, my name is Wiley. Welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today I'll be covering a few ways that you can stop procrastinating and actually get done. I want to jump right into it here with a couple things about goals. I'm not really going to talk about how to set goals because I think you guys have heard way too much of that in your life and from me and from teachers and parents and stuff like that. But instead, I want you to take the goals that they've made you set for yourself, and I want you to shatter them into these smaller little goals that eventually, if you combine them all, will get you to that bigger goal. And this just makes it so it's more productive. You actually feel like you're doing something. Having these smaller goals helps to ensure that you're less stressed about, the due date that's approaching in, let's say, 2 weeks. Because I know that you, like me, are probably 11:59 p.m. You're sitting there, it's due the next day, and you're trying to crank out this reading, and it just sucks. But if you had done 5 pages every other day for the last 2 weeks, you would have read it with time to spare, honestly. So just thinking about keeping yourself on time and on track to actually get things done, but also to be less stressed, like just break up your goal into smaller goals. It feels way better to get done, and you actually feel productive too, which I know is not a feeling that any of us feel very often. And also, when you do all these small goals and you finally hit that bigger goal, reward yourself. Give yourself a pat on the back. Go buy some V-Bucks. I don't know what you guys are into, V-Bucks, ice cream cone, anything that you might like that's like a small little reward. I don't know. Just get yourself something that says, hey, congrats, you earned this. You did your goal. You completed your goals for the week. Congrats, and you earned this. Hitting goals can justify spending a little bit more money on yourself that weekend. Doing something that you wouldn't normally do if you hadn't hit a goal, the following week, the prior week or anything. On top of breaking down larger goals into smaller goals, I would also recommend setting up deadlines before the actual deadlines. I know that's a little confusing, so let's just say in 2 weeks you have that reading that's due, and maybe you have to write an essay for it as well. But set the deadline for the essay. Maybe instead of on Friday, it's now on Wednesday, because that ensures to yourself that you get something done with a little bit of wiggle room, but it also just allows you to look over your assignment or your project, or in this case, the writing, for any errors, any grammatical things, just making sure that it's actually polished and done. And it also, feels good to have a day in between when your assignment was finished to when it's actually due, where you can just relax and not have to worry about anything, coming up pretty soon in your life. I would also recommend eliminating any distractions while you're working, and I know that as a procrastinator myself, if I see, some important news thing pop up from, the news apps on my phone, or if my friend calls me, or, if my girlfriend shoots me a text, or if I see an Instagram notification pop up, I am done with my work, and I am now on my phone. It is pretty much over whenever I get a notification. So I would 100% recommend at least putting your phone on D&D. If you want to do more, you can put it somewhere else, maybe even not in the room. I know that's kind of annoying, and I don't even do that, but I was reading a couple things that were like, don't keep your phone in your room while you're working. I'm not going to do that, but you can, and I'm sure that it works just as well. Okay, this next one, you guys, you're going to have to pause the video and do this right now because it is literally this helpful. I want you to pause the video, get a scrap piece of paper out, maybe open up your notes app on your phone, not Instagram, your notes app. And I want you to write down your top 10 or your top 5 tasks that you have to do, from 1 being most important to 5 being least important. All right, guys, my top 5 are eating lunch, eating lunch, eating lunch, eating lunch, and eating lunch. So I'm gonna go eat my lunch. And I literally just want you to write them down on paper, because people who write down their goals or their tasks that they have on paper are 42% more likely to actually achieve them. 42%. That is a huge margin compared to people that don't write down their goals or priorities at all. So pause the video here if you haven't done it already, and write down your top 5 things that you want to get done. Maybe they're goals, maybe they're just tasks that you've been thinking about for a while. Just do it. Congrats, you paused the video and now you're here. You made it. You're holding your piece of paper in front of you, feeling really proud. Congratulations. Now take the number 1 spot in that. Like I said in the beginning of the video, break it down. Literally just make another list of 5 things that you can do to get closer to achieving that number 1 task that you just wrote down on that piece of paper. Look at what you can get done now. Literally just write down your goals, break them up, write down the little goals, and start crossing them off. Get this done, guys. You can do it. It's all about motivation, and getting yourself hyped up for it is really something that's going to help you. While I'm talking about motivation here, we all know it. Embarrassment is the best motivator. So get an outside source to watch over your work and ensure that it's actually getting done. For me, I'll tell my friend at college, hey, I need to get this essay done. Don't let me stand up or leave the room until this is done. And having someone there to keep me honest to my word is really helpful for me to get something done, especially because if I'm like, no, it's fine, I'll get up. That's pretty embarrassing. Like, you can't just stick it out and write one essay here. Like, come on. So having someone, a third party watch over you and ensure that you get your goals done is gonna be the best way to actually make sure that it happens and to stop procrastinating. Today we talked about procrastination and different things that you can do to maybe get stuff done. I would say that the best thing to do is just have a third party watch out, like I was just talking about 2 seconds ago. Just have a friend, check in with your goals every once in a while. Maybe they laugh at you because you suck at completing your goals and that makes you feel bad. And then you have a little extra motivation to actually go complete your goals and say, hey, no, I can actually do it if I wanted to. Things like that. If you guys have any questions about anything college or high school related, please let me know down below. I would be happy to answer them, and I'll see you on the next one.